a young and ambitious game developer named Eleanor. She had always been fascinated by horror stories and games, and she dreamed of creating the scariest game app the world had ever seen. After years of hard work and dedication, Eleanor finally launched her masterpiece, Dead Space. Dead Space promised an immersive horror experience like no other. Players were drawn to its chilling atmosphere and realistic graphics, eager to test their courage against the unknown. Little did they know, however, that Eleanor's game held a dark and sinister secret. As players delved deeper into Dead Space, strange things began to happen. Some reported hearing eerie whispers echoing through their headphones, while others claimed to have seen shadowy figures lurking in the corners of their rooms. Despite their growing unease, they couldn't tear themselves away from the game. It was as if Dead Space had cast a spell over them, drawing them further into its twisted world. But as the days passed, the true horror of Eleanor's creation began to unfold. One by one, the players who had immersed themselves in Dead Space started to experience inexplicable accidents and misfortunes. Some vanished without a trace, their phones found abandoned with the game still running. Others were found dead under mysterious circumstances, their faces frozen in terror. Rumors spread like wildfire throughout the town, linking the tragedies to Eleanor's cursed game. Some believed that the restless spirits of the game's victims had been unleashed upon the world, seeking vengeance on those who dared to play. Others whispered of a malevolent force lurking within the code itself, a vengeful ghost trapped within the digital realm. As panic gripped the town, Eleanor watched helplessly as her creation turned into a nightmare. She had never intended for Dead Space to cause harm, but it seemed that she had unleashed something far more sinister than she could have ever imagined. Desperate to stop the bloodshed, Eleanor worked day and night to unravel the mystery of her cursed game. But it was too late. As she reached the final level of Dead Space, Eleanor came face to face with the ghost that haunted her creation. Its empty eyes bore into her soul, filled with an insatiable hunger for vengeance. With a blood-curdling scream, Eleanor realized the true horror of what she had unleashed. In the end, there were no winners in Eleanor's game of terror. The once thriving town lay in ruins, its streets haunted by the echoes of the dead. And as for Eleanor, she vanished without a trace, her fate forever intertwined with the cursed legacy of Dead Space.